speaking of other diesels, Dr. MilanToonChannel asked if you knew another diesel named D261.
D261. D261. Is he a big green diesel? Is he big and green?
Yes, he's big. He's green.
And oh, I know this one. Stephanie told me all about this one. Calls him Bowler. because if I remember how he told me, was that the D261 came to Sodor to help for a little bit, but when he went to go pull some coaches, he sucked a hat into his air intake.
And I had to take over the press for him halfway.
That's right. Oh my goodness. He will not let anybody. We will never let that down on him. That is what we call. That's what we call him. And we never really let him live it down. Oh my word.
Never let him forget it.
Yeah, that's something you never forget. The engines always think they are so clever, and so they like to bump the trucks around. They bump them in the sidings, they bump them in the yard. They better beware, they better take care, they better be on their guard. Because those troublesome trucks will get the engines every time. Troublesome trucks will run the engines off the line. They push them here and push them there until they go too fast. Then they push them once again, laughing while they crash. Troublesome trucks will get the engines every time. Troublesome trucks will run the engines off the line, 'cause they don't care how big they are. To us, them it's just a game. Those troublesome trucks will get them all the same.
Oh, lovely hands! I would laugh.
Bravo!
Thank you.
Oh, I found it. It was directed towards Gordon and Scotsman. Have you met Tornado, the new Peppercorn A1?
Oh, yes, I have.
Oh, don't remind me about Tornado.
I can tell it was
I like Tornado.
Can you share a history?
Well, not exactly a history per se, but how can I put this? He broke my record.
I see. Wow.
He broke mine and Mallard's record for fastest steam locomotive in the world.
I see.
I will have to
it's a bit of a... What did you say, Caitlin?
Oh, I said I'd love to meet him.
Oh. Gordon, I think you can join me on what I'm about to say next.
What's that?
I think I know
the indignity.
How did I know one of you was going to say it?
Well, I want to make it known that I said it first.
Gordon, you might not like this one, but I wish to ask. But it says, Gordon, why do you hate it when Flying Scotsman calls you little brother?
Oh!
Now this is a question I can get behind.
Exactly the same size. That's why I hate when he calls me that.
I wouldn't exactly say that, Gordon, because do you have an extra tender?
He does have a good point.
Looks like someone's asking if you have a crush on Axel. If it's true that you have a crush on
I'm sorry, what? Who asked this?
Oh, well,
I don't understand all this.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Who was that question directed to?
Emily.
I don't know any Axel.
I think that's a yes.
Oh my.
I wasn't there when the Great Race was happening, so I have no idea what's going on.
Oh
That's all
my.
right, Emily. He's very charming.
Axel was another engine from the railway show.
Anyway.
He raced with Scotsman.
Yes, he did, and that sad to say the least, I almost beat him if a certain incident didn't happen.
Ah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Tom has told me about this one.
Yeah, but he is really a decent sort. He is a decent sort.
Well, Emily, maybe there's
So handsome. Did I say that out loud? Oh,
He is very charming, I have to admit.
He's been looking at this for a while. You know how I keep saying, why I keep seeing this, these couple of names always keep popping up in the chat associated with me? Joel and this, GeebMachine. Wait a minute. He says it's pronounced GeebMachine.
Have no
Whatever that
idea
is.
who that is.
Oh, we've got a
Yeah,
question.
whatever that means. But anyway, he says this is actually the name of a person here on the internet, and his name is Joel Hunter, and apparently he does voices. And the reason why everybody keeps associating him with me is because he voices me in a show called the Thomas Creator Collective.
I have no
Oh.
idea.
I've never heard of it.
Oh.
Sounds like an interesting fellow.
Oh, he could do any voice? His voice at will?
That's what it sounds like. He's telling me is that this person he does what is called impressions.
Oh, how fun.
I would like to meet this fellow someday.
I think he would be up there with one of the many narrators that have told our stories, like Ringo Starr, Michelangelo's.
Yes.
Mark Morgan, even George Carlin.
Oh yes,
really
I've heard of.
George Carlin.
I've heard about this George Carlin. Yes, he's from what I hear. He before he even actually went on the show, he was
He was a comedian.
Well, yes, a comedian, but let's just say he should have had his mouth washed with soap.
Oh dear.
My.
But I would have to agree. He was really, in my opinion, he is really one of the best narrators, especially on the other side of the pond.
One of the best comedians of all time, actually.
Yes, I've heard that.
Even though some of his comments aren't very kid-friendly, if I do say so myself.
Yes. Here's one for me. I just came across. It's from Toy Golden Freddy, and he asks, "Flying Scotsman, have you met the city of Truro?" Who hasn't met the city of Truro?
I know.
He whistled to me that one time.
That's right. He told me he whistled at you, Edward. He told me about that, and
And I don't think I don't think I ever told you the story about Gordon knocking himself to bits.
oh, I heard all about that.
The only thing that happened was I lost my dome on the viaduct. That was
Going over 100 miles an hour, yeah, surely.
Gordon, when will you ever learn?
never learned. I still think I could have easily gone 100 miles an hour at that time.
If the wind didn't play against you.
Yes.
I mean,
Hello,
you lot! Hello there, Paxton.
Hello.
who's Paxton?
Scott, you missed it. It was quite a little bit. Paxton is one of the nice diesels on our railway.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's me. And
Hello,
I love spending time with Diesel and all.
Oh,
Hello.
He,
I know that Paxton.
Why, hello there, Scott. It's so good to see you.
Well, it's nice to meet you too. And as everybody here has just told me that you're one of the nice diesels.
Yes, I'm a nice Diesel.
Speaking of running out, Gordon, remember when your boiler went dry?
Oh,
too well.
Gordon's
And
boiler went dry.
Oh, you won't believe this, Scott. Paxton here launched a rock into his boiler.
I do remember that. Wasn't
Oh
that
my.
fun, Gordon?
Oh dear.
And Paxton had to shunt him to the steamworks.
Oh yes, I enjoyed that very much.
Oh my.
Wasn't that lovely, Gordon?
Oh my.
I did impersonate James, just in a funny way. He did not like that. I was like, oh, my paint will get all dirty.
That's a good one.
Impersonated Toby, is it?
I tried.
Look here, sir. Look where you're going, you big brute.
Oh, here's my impression of my brother Gordon.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Scott
this
meant
will
well.
be good.
Oh, hello,
Oh, the indignity!
Oh, who joined our crew?
Look at me. I'm not quite sure how this works.
Oh, hello, Sydney.
Hello, Sydney.
Come just see me. Hello there.
Oh,
How's it going, everyone?
Hello there, hello, Sydney. How are you doing?
this is Sydney.
I was doing okay. I was on my way to
Hello, Sydney.
I'm trying to remember right now. I think I was on my way to the Blue Mountain Quarry with the express, carrying important elephants over to
Oh dear.
They came from Broad Junction. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where we were going.
Oh.
Oh my.
It reminds me of
My Edward, you weren't joking about Sydney.
no.
Yeah,
Forgetful.
Scott.
Yes,
Sydney,
Sydney
please.
can be.
Yeah, sorry.
Sydney can be very forgettable sometimes.
Well, I
But,
do work hard all the same. I mean, I did pull 40 jam trucks to the ice cream factory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where I went.
Oh, you're so funny, Sydney.
I see a question for Sydney. If
Oh, really?
you could remember. Great Western Studios Santiago asks, Sydney, do you remember the fire at the diesel works? If so, were you scared? You didn't have wheels at the time, so you were still in there, just watching your home get burned.
About that, before the whole fire thing happened, when they were doing that whole invasion takeover, I'm not quite sure what happened. I was just over at the corner when the whole thing happened. They just kind of like I don't remember how it happened, but Diesel 10, he was like, I think he was like, hey, Sydney, you want to join the invasion? And I was like, but I've got no wheels. And so he went, okay, you can be the guard, I suppose. Okay, so I was just behind the fence the whole time. And then they just put me back after the whole state diesel works was renovated. I think that's how it went, I think. Because I don't remember any fire. I remember a bit of smoke and the fire. What were their names? Eugene and Beast, I think that's what their
Bell
name
and
was.
Flynn, Sydney.
Oh, those two engines. Yeah, they were just coming through and they I don't remember what exactly happened, but it was just like some smoke and a bit of sirens and some yelling, but I was it. And then I was just back in the diesel works when they all repaired the whole thing, I suppose, so I don't remember any fire.
Sounds like this Diesel 10 is a very nasty character.
I mean, he's not that bad when you get to know him. I mean, he's a decent boss and all.
Well, that's easy for you to say, Paxton. He did tell me to take decorations away from the steam engines. I did not like that one bit.
But he was campaigning for the new diesel works, I suppose, so
But
at least we got no place.
But don't you remember what he said to you? He called you Twinkle Toes. Don't you find that insulting?
I mean, it gave me some nice lights, I suppose. Oh yeah, I know what I'd want to be.
What do you want to be, Sydney?
A tugboat.
Other than
A tugboat?
Yeah, I've heard of a few friends
dear.
down the pipeline. There's one fella in a place called what's it called? Kern But anyways, there's a fella named Theodore up there, great lad, met him back in he did like this world tour thing, and he was a lovely lad to talk to. And there's another fellow I know called what's his name?
I think I know.
Tuppence or something. He had like a star on his stack and like a face on his whistle or something.
I think I know what you mean. Sydney, do you mean 10 cents?
Oh yeah, he was only 10 cents for rides from what I saw back then. But anyways, he was a lovely lad. So I'm just like, I'd love to be a tugboat, just sailing along the waters and bringing in ships and singing little songs like the Theodore one. What was his? I can't remember his song, but it was. Yeah, that's what I'd like to be if I was anything but an engine, of course. I remember going there.
Wait,
Do you?
you went there, Sydney?
Yeah, I went there once. I was picking up. It was a crate of video games, I think, and then I ended up there, and then and then they asked me to pick up some logs, and then this crane, I think it was called Old Asthma or something, and then it just picked me up and threw me right in the river.
Oh dear.
It was a complicated job for
What
Rocky.
to do with you, Sydney?
Because they tried to get Rocky in there, but the bridge, it was like it was made of jelly or something. They tried to get him across, but then Rocky fell in. So the one episode of that television series that they've made, the Missing Breakdown Train, that was actually about rescuing Rocky from Misty Island.
Are you sure about that? I don't think it was. I don't think.
Of course, I remember Rocky Rescue. My driver showed me on the telly the other day.
Rocky Rescue?
Yeah, the one where Rocky crashed. That was actually based on the Misty Island accident.
I have a question here from Magma RBLXYT. He's asking me, can I try to impersonate Duck?
Oh dear. I don't think you really want to try to impersonate me there, Scotty.
Oh, Duck.
Duck? Montague?
Duck.
Is that you?
Hello, old friend.
Oh my!
Oh, hello, Doc. It's good to see you.
Hello there, Baxton.
Oh my! Well, I'm not sure if I should do this now.
I never heard a duck talk.
I'm afraid.
It's
Very
how'd you
funny.
learn not to quack? It's so amazing.
You have no idea what I go through, Scott.
Oh,
Should I at least try just to appease this question? Because apparently, from what I'm seeing here, is this person's been asking this question a lot.
Go on,
I don't see why not.
All right. Let's see. This is from let's see if I can remember something. I'm going to try. Oh. This is from the books. This is probably more well known. There are two ways of doing things: the Great Western Way and the wrong way. And I'm Great Western, and I.
Don't we know?
Wow.
That was the Great Western Way.
oh, hi guys. I was just stopping by with Annie and Clarabelle. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, hello there, Thomas. Nice seeing you here.
Thomas! Hello there!
Hello, Thomas.
Hello. Oh, Ashima. It's so good to see you.
I think I'd better just back out of this one. I'm just so.
Sydney? Lads, I forgot to mention something before.
Yes?
What was that?
I kind of took James's place in no, here he comes. What do I do?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on, Sydney. I just want to relax for one day. Oh, no. I'm moving.
What's
Get
going on?
out.
Hey,
Okay.
Gordon,
Okay, I'm over
what's
James.
going on here?
I have no
I kind of
idea.
stole James's spot, and I'm moving out. I'm just on the turntable. I'll be back in a minute. I just got to move spots. Oh, no. You just said...
Bye.